Assalamualaikum. My name Nur Suhaida binti Ibrahim, metric number H21B2534. I will present about chapter 1, introduction. First, background of study. Mental health issue usually increase among university students, which has a big impact on their life stage. Continue higher education put a lot of pressure on students because they have to go through the process of adapting to a new education environment and social environment. Although university students are considered to be the lucky generation for successful setting in university, the reality is that they are individuals who go through constant pressure due to life change through their study. University students experience various difficulties such as education, social, environmental, and psychology adjustment in a new campus environment that can affect their psychology, well-being, and learning outcome. Next, problem statement. University students have to go through difficult challenges in their life. The way of learning at the university level is different from the school level. This is because some people or students today care less about education experience and subject. This subject was conducted to solve mental health problems among university students. Next, research question. First, what is the relationship between the family conflict and the mental health in education among university students? Second, what is the relationship between poor time management and mental health in education among university students? Third, what is the relationship between financial problem and mental health in education among university students? Next, research objective. First, to study the relationship between the family conflict and mental health in education among university students. Second, to study the relationship between poor time management and mental health in education among university students. Third, to study the relationship between financial problem and mental health in education among university students. Scope of study. The aim of this study is to identify the factors that affect the mental health of Malaysian university students. There are several factors that lower academic performance among students as a result of mental health factors that occur in Malaysian university students. Next, significance of study. This study will help students understand the cause of mental health and how to overcome it. This survey also helps students to improve their education performance by having an opportunity to change their mindset, attitude, and life goal. This survey also helps our government bring possible change in education system to improve student performance. Definition of term. The independent variable are sometimes referred to as predicted and exploratory variable. Both the basic categories of independent variable are subject variable and experimental variable. A dependent variable is one that changes as a result of an intervention independent variable. It the outcome you are interested in measuring and it depends on you independent variable.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuratika Sehra binti JP. My mentor number is H2182954. Now I want to present about literature review. The theory in this research is the psychological theory and self-efficacy theory. Physiological theories are face-based ideas that describe a phenomenon of human behavior like psychological well-being. The evolution of mental health and well-being has been influenced by a wide range of ideas and opinions from various fields. Self-efficacy theory outlines a person's belief in their ability to do the tasks necessary to meet specific performance targets. The conceptual framework shows that all the independent variables affecting the dependent variables. Dependent variable is mental health in education among university students. Students' mental health can be overcome if they can overcome family conflicts, poor time management, and financial problems. Family conflict refers to any disagreement that arises inside the family, whether it be between parents and children, siblings, spouses, or other family members. Unwelcome family conflict can be caused by bad behavior and lack of interaction. The poor time management. One common behavior among university students is procrastination. It will cause many tasks to be delayed. The last one is finance problem. Students from low-income families are more likely to suffer from depression because they do not have enough money and think how to pay for course fees, examination fees, and so on. The hypothesis of this research is that there is a relationship between the all independence variable and dependence variables. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Nofakirah binti Ramli. My number metric H2182910. Research design, also called a research strategy, is a plan to answer a set of questions. This will demonstrate that the data collected enable the research to successfully concentrate on the research problem. The gathering of data may be related to the goal of a study. In essence, it discusses the kind of data needed to investigate a theory, correctly interpret phenomena, and evaluate a program. This research study will employ a quantitative research methodology because it will involve continuous and exceptional numerical data. Numerical data is another name for quantitative data.
When we do research for this study, we use random sampling method and we randomly choose almost 50 students have selected, especially a year 2 until year 4. Writing informed consent was obtained online from all participants before they begin to fill in the question according to the confidential agreement with the respondent. The information of student and the institution are confidential and secret. Students choose to participate in the research study. They complete a survey that asks questions about financial problem, about family conflict, and how about their time management behavior in this study. We use this sampling because the schedule allows us for calculate time budget. They offer the advantage of robust estimate average time that people spend in certain contexts. Other than that, also require participate to complete question at the time interval. Example was especially to the instrument we use to measure the independent and dependent variable in this study, which is observation and question for the family conflict, time management, and financial problem. During the test on 5 like scale range from 1 very low to 5 extremely high. The observable level of conflict and negative were assessed from family member, which is tone of voice, body language, and facial expression very high. Family conflict was also surveyed using a revised version of the family conflict scale. The item reflected the extent to which family members involved in various conflict and include all the family members. The financial problem used the question, which is to see the inability to manage their financial resources is it can lead to several other problems because the respondents are living on their own, which is their ability to manage their budget may have the impact on the research as well. This study gives us information on the financial problem and constraint the college students have faced. The proportion of respondents who said they had encountered this same problem listed by gender, male reported experience the issues listed at a higher rate than female. More than half of respondents admit to skip meal in order to save the money. Time management behavior, we also use observation. The scale has the 4 items split into 4 categories. Each 4 factors define different categories. Setting goal and prioritize to achieve the required goal is referred to as factor 1, which is setting goal and prioritize. Factor 2 is time management, planning, schedule and making list. Factor 3 defer organization preference. Factor 4 receive control of time, refer to how much students believe they have direct control over how their time is spent. The scale rate is time management factor on 5 point. Like items can range from 1 really true to 5 very often true. The higher average score means the time management behavior is used more frequently by students.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Najwan Shahid bin Rahim. Number matric H21A2153. So I will present my part, data analysis. Data analysis is the process of reducing large amount of collected data to make sense of them. The lecomped and sensual suggests that data analysis be done as data are collected in the field as soon as possible after the data have been collected, both while the researcher is still in the field and later, when the researcher is no longer in the field. While data analysis in qualitative research can include statistical procedures, many times analysis becomes an ongoing iterative process where data is continuously collected and analyzed almost simultaneously. There are two parts data can be used in research methodology, which is primary data and secondary data. The term primary data refers to information that has been collected directly by the researcher. The primary data can be collected via surveys, observation, experiment, and questionnaires. The specification of primary data will always be suitable for the research needs. The specification of secondary data may or may not be specific to the researcher needs. The data analysis for the research, we use statistical package for social science. SPSS statistic is a statistical software suite developed by IBM for data management, advanced analytics, multivariate analysis, business intelligence, and criminal investigation. For comparison of knowledge level, difference between the two groups on the basis of gender and personal experience of mental health, tests we apply. For comparison of knowledge level of more than 3 analysis with ANOVA was carried out. The SPSS software will help us in comparing the relationship between our independent variables such as family conflict, poor time management, and financial problem with our dependent variable mental health of education. Other than that, the SPSS software also will help us.